Hey guys, so let's talk about RuneScape Dragon Wild. I tried it out recently and yeah, I've got some stuff to say about it. This isn't a guide or anything, just me sharing what I think about the game, what's cool, what's not, and what kinda surprised me. The character creation is super basic. Nothing crazy, you just pick some stuff when you're in. Honestly, that's fine for me, I'd rather just get started. So when you first jump in, you get thrown into the world pretty fast, no long tutorials or anything, which I actually like it. The world itself feels familiar if you played RuneScape before, but it's got its own vibe. Fights are actually better than I expected. It's not super smooth or fancy, but it feels decent. Like when you hit something, you feel it. And what's really cool is if you time it right, you can parry attacks, so if you get that perfect timing, you messed up the enemy, and after that, you can lead crits on every hit. Feels super satisfying. Alright, magic is honestly one of my favorite parts here. There's a bunch of spells, and they're actually different from each other. Not just the same thing with a different name. You've got two big power spells on the staff. Air and fire. Yeah, I wish they added more elements, but still they hit hard. And it's not all combat spells. You've got stuff to help with farming like chopping wood or mining rocks, and other spells like light, detecting ore nodes, turning wood into bones. It's kinda wild. Farming's pretty chill. Resources respawn fast, so nothing's too hard to gather. But what's really cool is you can use spells to help, like cutting woods, breaking rocks, even making food. It sounds kinda weird, but it's actually fun and makes farming feel less grindy. Building and crafting is super easy. You can make a house or whatever you want without much trouble. But here's the thing, your stuff can actually get damaged if you get attacked or embedded, and sometimes things just collapse. The good news is you can repair everything easily, so it's not a huge pain. There's actually a lot to discover. I stumbled into caves and spots I probably wasn't even ready for. The NPCs have some backstory, and while it's not fully voiced or anything, the writing has a nice charm to it. If you're into exploring and finding little secrets, there's a good amount here. Oh, and I got to mention the dragon. You can actually spot him flying around sometimes while you're farming or chilling at your house. Sometimes he even shows up and attacks randomly, like throwing poison or just causing chaos while you're doing your thing. It's kinda wild, and it keeps you on edge until you finish the quest to unlock the boss fight. Once you do that, you can finally fight him. And yeah, you can fight him again and again after that if you meet the requirements. It doesn't just disappear after one kill, which is pretty cool. It makes the world feel more alive and dangerous. Alright, let's talk about what's good. Farming works really well, plus the spells make it more fun. Fights are solid, especially if you play as a mage. Utility spells, jumping, cutting trees, light, or detection, super useful. Maps look great and feel fun to explore. The dragon looks awesome and keeps things interesting. The dragon boss fight itself is pretty nice. Not super hard, but feels legit. Preps make it smoother, but you can even beat it without potions if you're good. Now the stuff that's kinda bad. Sometimes you get stuck near enemies with big AoE, annoying. Only fire and air spells on the staff. More elements would be cool. Not enough quest, feels a little empty sometimes. The Dragon Horn questline is long and kinda annoying. You can practically beat any enemies by jumping onto buildings. Even bosses can't touch you. So yeah, RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I didn't know what to expect, but honestly it's fun. It's not perfect, but if you like RuneScape, I'd say it's a worth checking out. I'm definitely gonna keep playing. Alright, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, maybe subscribe if you want more, and let me know in the comments what you think of RuneScape Dragon Wild, or if you tried it yourself. Catch you in the next one.